Have you ever wondered why the thing you want most seems to circle you like a bird that will not land, close enough to see, close enough to hope for, yet somehow never quite touching your open hand? You have prayed, you have visualized, you have said the affirmations until your voice grew tired, and still it does not arrive. What if the reason has nothing to do with how hard you are trying, and everything to do with one quiet mistake so subtle, so woven into your daily thinking, that you have mistaken it for wisdom? Today we uncover 5 signs that this mistake is living inside you, and once you see it, you will not be able to unsee it. Do you ever speak of your desire as something you must earn before you are allowed to receive it? This is the arrival debt, the quiet belief that joy must be paid for in advance with suffering, with hustle, with proof of worthiness. You tell yourself that once you have struggled enough, then, and only then, will the universe consider your application. But the universe does not run a ledger, does not weigh your exhaustion against your dream. When you live inside the arrival debt, you are constantly performing readiness instead of embodying it, and the very thing you long for stays just out of reach, because you have built a toll booth on the road that was always meant to be open. Listen closely to the words you use when no one is watching. Do you say, "I never have enough time. I never have enough money. I never get the good things"? This is rehearsed lack language, a script so familiar it feels like honesty rather than habit. Every repetition carves the pattern deeper, not because words are magic spells, but because they are the architecture of your attention. And your attention is the soil where your reality takes root. When lack becomes your most fluent language, abundance arrives and finds no room prepared for it, no shelf cleared, no door unlocked. And so it waits politely outside, listening to you insist it does not exist. Have you noticed how tightly you hold your wanting, checking and checking again, refreshing, watching, measuring whether it is coming yet? This is the vigilance leak, the slow draining of your own creative energy through constant surveillance of your unmet desire. It feels like devotion, but it is actually fear wearing the costume of commitment. True receiving requires a kind of relaxed trust, a loosening of the grip, because what you clutch too tightly cannot move, and what cannot move cannot find its way to you. The vigilance leak keeps your nervous system in a permanent state of low alarm, and nothing blooms in soil that is being dug up every single day to check on its roots. Do you grieve for a version of your life that was supposed to happen by now, according to a calendar you never actually agreed to with the universe? This is borrowed timeline grief, the quiet mourning of a deadline that existed only in your own mind, or worse, in comparison to someone else's unfolding. You measure your becoming against a stranger's highlight reel, and you call the gap between you a failure, when really it is simply a different rhythm. This grief is heavy, and it is sneaky, because it disguises itself as motivation when really it is a slow leak of hope, convincing you that lateness and unworthiness are the same thing. And here is the deepest sign, the one most people never see in themselves. Do you deflect compliments, minimize your wins, shrink the moment someone offers you good things? This is the silent refusal reflex, an automatic flinch away from receiving that formed long ago, when receiving once felt unsafe, undeserved, or too visible. Even as you ask the universe for more, some quiet part of you is still saying no thank you. Not yet. Not me. And the universe, ever respectful of your free will, honors that whisper over your louder wish. The mistake was never a lack of faith. It was a nervous system still practicing rejection long after it needed to protect you that way. So perhaps the quiet mistake was never about doing more, saying the right words, or waiting longer. Perhaps it was about unlearning the small habits of resistance that made receiving feel unsafe, undeserved, or endlessly delayed. The moment you begin to notice the arrival debt, the rehearsed lack language, the vigilance leak, the borrowed timeline grief, and the silent refusal reflex, you begin to dissolve them, gently, without force, the way morning light dissolves a fog that only ever seemed solid. If this spoke to something quiet inside you, let us know in the comments which sign found you first. Give this video a like so it can find someone else who needs it tonight, and subscribe to Soulure so you never miss what comes next. And remember, the arriving was never far away. It was only waiting for you to stop closing the door behind you.